for way too long. I think I sort of was like, well, I can't be a director because I didn't go to film school, and also in my mind at that time, which was only maybe 3 years ago or something, um, even working in TV a lot, I hadn't seen a lot of women have that job.
Really
And
stumbled along. I mean, someone said to me, why did you go to business school versus other things like law school? And, I went to business school because it's 2 years and the Army gave me a 2-year deferment. I
Yeah.
probably would have gone to get a PhD or go to law school or who knows what. And I didn't want to go to a 1-year program because I thought I'm in no hurry to go in the Army. If they're going to send me to Vietnam, great, but I'm not in a rush to go. And
Police department, like, no. And they're like, well, it's not really for African Americans. I'm like, well, everybody helped build this country, so I should be able to do what I want. So because the way I was raised, right, with confidence, knowing my history, knowing my self-worth, I took on that challenge. And I never forget what seniors taught me. If you want change, be the change.
You got to start tinkering. You have to decide on how you're going to invest your time. If you choose to spend your time on, I don't know, on social media instead of on studying and practicing and honing your craft and sharpening your sword, you're going to struggle because there's going to be somebody out there who is more dedicated, more disciplined, and that person's going to have an edge.
Because we got to understand that when we're talking about like Black Lives Matter, we also got to be talking about the lives of other marginalized groups, so that we're not sort of singularly focused on that, because what it sets up then to me is this hierarchy of oppression that I'm more oppressed than the other, and not understanding how the intersectionality of oppression works. That yes, while we might be looking right now at Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it makes me think of the Martin Luther King quote, an injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
And I grew up in a household with my mom and two sisters, so I was the only boy, and us boys in the neighborhood, we got ourselves into a nice handful of trouble. And so scouting was a nice reprieve from all that. And I found scoutmasters and scout leaders to be a very important part of my development in life, and really helped me figure out my way and learn about myself. I think about the Scout Oath and Law, and that was kind of my first guiding post. And we went to church too, but really, how I took life and how I, ran my life was really the Scout Oath and Law.